Hello, dear guests. Firstly, I want to thank all of you for attending our webinar today. Today, before we start talking about all the new products and new solutions we have prepared to show you, I want to take a moment to reaffirm our commitment to you and emphasize on our union as a lighting community. Over the past 15 years, our goal has been to be your supplier of choice by being a reliable and predictable partner that consistently increases your positive reputation and profitability. But as energy prices and economic uncertainties increase for the people of our country, as the lighting community, we find a greater strength in our mission to help businesses and homes across the country save on their monthly energy bill and use a more efficient and quality lighting. This is the mission that unites all of us in the lighting industry. The people that understand lighting, watts and lumens, and the benefits of efficient lighting. We find that our common goal as the lighting community to not just spread light, but save its wattage consumption. This is what we can help the people of our country with right now. That is why I want to reaffirm our commitment that at Westgate, we will continue conducting business in a fashion that ensures a higher return on investment for our customers and consumers and a continued positive reputation for all that are associated with us. We will continue providing innovative solutions, as you will see through the slides that I'll present you in a moment. These solutions make energy efficiency easier, more accessible, and more profitable. On my behalf and our entire team, I want to thank you for allowing us to serve you as the better alternative for the old-fashioned lighting brands. That being said, I want to invite you to tune into the rest of the webinar. At any time, feel free to post a comment or a question in the comment box. First, I'll show you some basic features and new features on our website that we think you're gonna love. Then I'll go over the WIP program. The rest of the 20 minutes will be dedicated to products through our presentation. So let me switch this screen. Forgive me while I look away and show you our website. You should be looking at our website now. Firstly, I want to show you how easy it is to access a product. When you click on any product, the catalog page is right there. Click on the product itself, and you have the spec sheet, the lumens report, the catalog page, the IS file, all available. You can see all options available. You can add it to your project and build a project list that you're going to email. Next, I want to show you the energy rebate tabs. We have a payback calculator here that when you're presenting a job, we want to show to the consumer how much they're actually saving. We can put the previous fixture, we can put the new Westgate fixtures, they're all here. We can put the quantity. And this program is smart. It's connected to utilities around the country. It knows the rate, and it will calculate it. So I already ran a report, which got emailed to me earlier. And you can see replacing 100 2-foot, 4-foot lamps with a panel. You can see all the savings that we have for you. It shows savings of about $2,000 a year. But more than that, it shows all the environmental effects that reducing on energy consumption can have. So that's something we hope you can utilize. Alongside that, there's available rebate tab. So when you go here and put the zip code, put what you, the fixture you're looking for, it'll show you all the available rebates based on the different utility programs in the zip codes that you hold in the project. So these two tabs, I hope you utilize. The My Westgate tab is really going to be a phenomenal part of our business together. Right now, you can access the business portal. You can see all your orders, all your invoices. You can place an order. You can check inventory. But we're going to integrate all of that to My Westgate tab within the next few months. So what you can do, you can check product on the website. You can check their price. You can check inventory. This is only available to our authorized distributors. And on top of that, you can shop right there, make a quote, make your payment, or put it on your Net30 account. All of those integrated in the Westgate website. We are even opening a function under My Westgate tab that you can do your returns. So keep all of that in mind. I'll announce it when the My Westgate tab is ready fully functionally, but I promise you in 2023, you'll be amazed with the services and the functions that we have. Sign up is real easy. All you need is one of your invoices, and you can sign up. Ton of security features in there. The last thing I'll show you on the website of the thing, when you're on the go and need the Westgate hot sheet, which is the PDF catalogs that we have, you don't have to have the printed copy necessarily. You can go to westgatehotsheet.com, and the product sheet, which is just the products organized, categorized, one after another, all the description in there. The product sheet requires no password. The hot sheet requires a password. If you're a WIP account, you can ask for the password from your rep or any of our inside salespeople, and we will give that to you. So far, thank you for listening to the first part. I am going to jump into the product section. At this stage, feel free to ask any questions. Mr. Parati will be answering it on live, either by announcing your question or through the chat box. I am also going to spotlight, let me stand down here 1 second. I am also going to be spotlighting Saman's camera, and he is going to show us the product as I speak about them and show you through this process. So we spoke about the tripod of success. We want to increase your profit. We want to strengthen your brand and be your reliable partner. I showed you the tools. Okay, so I want to talk about the WIP program for a second. This program allows us to establish partnership with you, meaning the best terms and conditions are not just available to anybody that want to jump in and want something from us one time. We are kind of a modest bride or groom, if you will. We'll have to warm up together. And as you start establishing your business, you become partners with us. You get our best deals. And let me tell you what these best deals are. If someone is walking off the street, want to buy one time, even though there is distributor an account, they are not going to get the lowest price. But once you become a WIP customer, you get that lowest price column. To show that to our consumers on the website in 2023, we're going to have a stocking check mark on those distributors under the where to buy section, where we show the WIP customers as a stocking customer. So once you go, price is the first thing. Once you become a WIP, you get lower freight minimum, up to $0. And then you get longer return period. So, and I'm going to go through all of that with you. But first, I want to tell you, why is freight cost a big deal? The reason for that is when you make a sale, you don't have to worry about freight. You can just sell it. You don't have to call us and say, what's freight going to be on it? Put your customers 2-3 hours on hold and then get to the solution. You can simply focus on making the sale. And freight nowadays can be up to 50% or 150% of the merchandise cost. So when you buy an 8-foot fixture, you don't have to worry about the freight. We take care of that whole thing. Before we jump into the terms, I want to tell you how you become a WIP. Every year, we set out levels that you have to hit to become a WIP. So hit that annual sales level. That keeps your WIP level. If it's a new customer, they'll have to put an opening order across a few categories to get that WIP program. Our branches across the nations, a few of them that we work with, they also have a WIP program for them. So the downgrades happen on January 10th of every year based on the previous year's sales. Upgrade happen every quarter. So if you're progressing real fast, every quarter we look at your sales and we upgrade you. You suddenly get a lower freight term or a longer return period. So the WIP Platinum, which is the top level, will offer 6 months return, no minimum order required for the best price, and $0 minimum freight. And we hope to see many of you on there because that freight program is going to help boost your business. What is it required to become a WIP Platinum? First condition is growth over 21, meaning 2022, this year, business had positive growth over 21. And the starting point for it is $180K a year, support across 6 categories. Next level is gold with 3 months return period, 250 freight, and starting at $70,000. Silver is 2 months return period, 750 minimum freight, and $30K annually. At the basic level, starting point without having a stocking relation with the distributor, it is 1,200 freight, the first column of pricing, and only 30 days of return. Okay, jumping into the product, why sell Westgate? Because you're spending all the time and energy and effort talking to the customer, getting the job, or coding a job, bidding a job. You want to make sure you win the job with great design and prices that we have. Secondly, you want to make sure the job gets done quickly and correctly. When you sell Westgate, we supply from the front lawn to the backyard to the attic. Westgate has the product across the board, the most comprehensive line you will find out there. So that makes your job and relationship with the customer much easier. You don't have to carry 20 different catalogs. You don't have to give them 20 different warranty information. You just give them the Westgate website. Anytime, any issue, you go to them. Keep the customers happy and have high reliable partners with high growth rate. Speaking about the products, here are the things that we can customize in-house and fit the project for every code and every job. We can add on PIR sensors, emergency backup. We can add on photocells, add on daylight sensors. We can add on smart controls, 3-pin, 5-pin, or 7-pin NEMA plugs, and we can powder code most fixtures to any color that your project requires. When you go through our catalog, I want you to pay attention to two icons. One is the Spec Series, the other one is the Builder Series. Spec Series is our more comprehensive, top-of-the-line selection, top-shelf selection. It has full customization capability. And if you were just to compare, the way to understand it, Spec Series has heavier material, more labor-intensive, higher cost. Builder Series, newer technology, less raw material is usually used, and a better price. Less labor, less raw material, and better price for you guys. So you see we have both options. You can select, and I'm going to show you as we go through this. But I want to imagine we're walking through a parking lot, and we want to specify product for this building from the parking lot all the way to when we finish and get home. So starting by the parking lot, first is the area lighting, and I want to show you what extensive selection Westgate has. What we have done here, we have revolutionized selling outdoor lighting. Because when a customer walks into you or they talk about a project, we don't have to configure the wattage right there on the spot. We sell our fixture by size. We have an extra small, medium, large, extra large, and XXL. And the reason that's important, because the large can do multiple wattages. Each of those can do multiple wattages. So let's say you buy the large, put the 150 up on a building, it is too bright, the neighbors are not happy. What's the solution? If we didn't have the wattage selectability on there, you'd have to take the fixture down, make a return. But with this, all you have to do, a switch on the fixture can fix it. So, and we simplify, we make this intuitive. You talk to your customer, which size of Westgate fixture you want, extra small or extra large. And I'll show you all these in a second. So in the LFX series, we have the LFX Pro. The engine is separate from the light. The door opens tool-free. That is our Pro series. Then the standard series, our flagship, is the LFX, which has all the sizes, the most comprehensive from 10 watt up to 600 watt. The economy comparison to that is the LFX-E. And you can see that on Saman's camera, he's showing that for us, the LFX-E. On the LFX, real easy mounting. I love this about this fixture. You can first put the mountings on the pole or on the wall. Then one person bring the fixture, puts it on there. Real easy to do. And all the mountings that we are showing, they are universal between LFX Pro, LFX-E, or the standard LFX. Here you see Dilling installing this and how easy it is to get this installed, the wattage adjustability. We have over 9 different mountings available, and you can utilize all of them. Moving to the next slide, want to show you our 600 watt fixture. This giant is now available for a limited number of distributors as a display. We had sent out the emails. Many of you have ordered. I think we have a handful more to spare. If you would like to get one, please do send in your order, conditional based on approval. I'll get those out to you. So this is the 600 watt, the biggest, and you can see the smaller sizes available with a bracket or a knuckle. Now we're moving to our indoor parking garage. One of our flagship fixtures that someone also has on his desk is going to show us in a second is the fixture with the sidebars. This CDX fixture with adjustable sidebar. The first benefit of this fixture, when this is out in a short ceiling garage, we don't want all the light focused on the ground in the center. We can expand it. The second advantage of this fixture, if it's the light going to the sidewalk or to the neighbor's property, we can tilt it back in. If you want to shine it on a wall, focus it on a AMC Theater logo on the wall, that is doable as well. As we move through our garden, we want something more decorative for our pathway lights. Westgate has got your back here too. Truly nice selection is the GPS series with over 9 mounting options. You can see all the mounting options that we have here. And we can do a catenary style too, which goes in an alley and hangs on a cable. One of the first in a kind. Someone showing us the fixture, as you can see. And GPE fixture, which is our builder series, and the way it helps, it folds. So less shipping costs for us, less shipping costs for you, and a better price. In the bullet section, we have multiple options. Keep in mind, what I'm showing you here is a selection of what's new in season 3. It is not everything we have. We have over 4,500 SKUs. We will need a couple of days to go over all of them. We're just going to show you what's new arrival. So in the FLD series, we have a 12 volt and a 120 volt. What's beautiful about it is there's bullets and the shroud. You can see it on the camera that we are showing. Look at that shroud and how it prevents glare. Truly a beautiful fixture, and it is power and color adjustable. The other beautiful thing about it is pretty soon we're going to introduce this with beam adjustable. So you can do all kind of creativity in the job. Bollards. Keep in mind, Westgate has a full selection of bollards in 2 color variations, 2 style variations. All of these are MCTP as well. When you lift off this cap, your controls and solutions are all there. So you can control the brightness from 12 watt to 22 watt, or set it at 3,000, 4,000, and 5,000 K. Wall packs, one of the more basic ones. What I want to highlight for you here, again, the spec series, heavier raw material, more raw material, and the WMX E series, less raw material. And the other way it saves our customers money is by having a photocell pre-installed on it with a switch that you can turn on and off. If you wanted a photocell on here, you can have us install a photocell. Either way, 2 beautiful fixtures. We have the spec series or the economy version for you. Please do not buy some of the cheaper wall packs out there with polycarbonate lens that go yellow, or a very thin housing that breaks. These really have, the screws concealed. It's a great looking fixture, and you'll keep your customers happy. When we need more decorative fixtures for the building look, we want to elevate the building look, then we got the Crest series, Westgate wall sconces, and even more of these lanterns and decorative fixtures are available for us. I'm going to let someone catch up. He's still showing the Crest series. On the WSX series, we have 2 options. The Seaside light, what's beautiful here, there are different mounting options that you can do. So if you're putting this exterior, we want to use the same thing interior and hang it and match the job. That is definitely possible. Look at all these mounting options. Our genius here in the Builder series, in the Gooseneck series, is that it is adjustable. So it is not just a standard gooseneck that has one direction. This could fully tilt and stood the job as needed. Moving up to our wall sconces. To cylinder lighting, Westgate has a great selection from 2-inch all the way up to 6-inch. And we are able to put motion sensors on them. We are able to put emergency backup on them. We have them in square, and we even have them in RGBW. More of the cylinder lighting, but for indoor ceiling mount, and multiple mounting options here as well. We have it flush mount, as you can see in the camera someone showing. We have it with a wire that could be hanging. We have it with a rod that could be hanging. We have it in white. And we can add different trim colors, as you can see here, gold or silver or white. So you can do all kind of combinations, get creative as you like, and get this done. So we have only 10 minutes left to the promised time. I'm going to speed up a little bit. On this wall sconces, both available indoor, outdoor, 120 volt and 12 volt, where we have pedestrian or pets. We don't want to pay all that money, use a high voltage, then by all means go for the low voltage, no wiring required. Now we parked our car, we walked through the garden, we want to get indoor. Look at all the options that Westgate has. Two options here for you as well. Spec Series, Builder Series. Spec Series is a much heavier duty, bigger fixture. Goes up to 300 watt, 480 volt. It's color, power adjustable, both available, without color adjustable as well. And this is a thinner fixture with just 150 and 220, but both available in white and black in stock. Linear high bays, we have a great solution for you, LLHB4 and the LLHB-C, which is a compact. So this tiny thing, as you see in this picture also, someone volunteered to show us holding it. So you see the size of that, but the 150 watt. So the punch on that is great. There's adjustability, so we can spread the light as further as needed. In the indoor selections, troughers, we have two options for you as well. The LTRE is selectable power and color. And the LTRS is the economy version of that. And the reason it's economy, the driver is not installed on the back. So we stack them 6 in a pack. It takes you 30 seconds to assemble them in the field, but there's going to be less packaging waste, less shipping costs on those, and a better price. Two options available in the barn light as we get to the exterior of the building. We want to talk about our SCX series. When we designing the interior, we want to do a really fine job. Look at the Westgate SCX series, because you can do any shape, many shapes with all the accessories that we have. And it is completely seamless. You don't see any gaps. All the corners are lit in the SCX series. And we have it in half circle. You can make a full circle shape. So you can really make many styles with these fixtures. And we have it as 2-inch, 2 3/4, 4-inch width, 6-inch width, anywhere from 1 to 8 feet. We have it in a TLXY connection and a 60-degree connection. We have drop lens, we have uplight, we have louver lens, wall wash, indirect. Anything that anyone has on the SCX series, you can be sure that you can find that at Westgate, because we are the source for this. If somebody is looking for a more economy option, not as comprehensive, then look at the SCX SCE, which only has the 2 sizes available. And the corners and the connections are not lit. They do not have lighting. SCX series also has a 1-inch that is great for T-bar. We have it installed in our showroom. We're going to show you. It is multi-color temperature, multi-power, 1-inch wide only. As you can see, the sliding right on the T-bar just clips right on there, and it uses low voltage wire to connect to the driver. When you buy this, make sure you buy the driver. If you don't want to put it in the T-bar, then it's available for suspension, and it's just a beautiful fixture. LSL series, we're going to jump into that real quick. Multiple options available. When you're doing a job, you want to retrofit the traditional style, traditional size, the LSL L as large is the answer for us. It replaces the same footprint. If you're looking something more economy, LSN is less width. So it's thinner, a better price, and all of these are color, temperature, and power adjustable. And the advantage on the LSN series is that you have pre-installed EM, pre-installed sensor and EM together, ready in stock to ship. So you don't have to wait that 2-3 weeks to get it installed. You can just order it as a stock model and get it shipped. This is our LSS model. The LSS is also narrow, except the lens on the back is a metallic part. So 3 models of LS strip light I'll show you. We have our wraparound fixtures. We have our CRL, commercial. These lenses can change white, haze, many color options available up to 8-inch. And the lens and engine are separate. The lens and engine are combined here. More of architectural. They obviously make the job much easier. And so we did our parking, we did our warehouse, we did our commercial. Gonna jump in a little bit into residential before we disconnect with you today. Before we get into the residential, we got to stop at the vanity, wash our hands, and specify some lights for our customers. A full selection of vanity lighting available at Westgate. Steel, brushed nickel, black, everything you see here available in various sizes. We have it in our showroom too. If you get a chance, we'll show you. And we have added a selection of mirrors. So where do you find that at a price and free shipping? All these sizes that you see, and this last one here has a cabinet inside it as well. The advantage of these that are color changeable. So when someone is doing makeup or grooming in front of the mirror, they can change the color temperature as they're doing it. They can dim the light. They can set it however they like. And if the mirror starts fogging up, there's an automated fog button on there to activate and get rid of the fog. Look at our recessed lighting when you need recessed lighting. That is a comprehensive selection. RDP series is made out of composite, a much better price. And this is our metallic series that goes up to 19 watts, one of the most powerful out there. Downlights available in RGBW. Our RSL slim lighting also available from 3-inch to 12-inch. Look at our square shape. The back of that is round. We also have a back that is square, but the round back requires less tools and it's much easier to carve that round shape out as our contractors are accustomed to. The wafer lights available and adjustable with clips on. More of the residential fixtures that we have for you are 10-inch up to 18-inch, 5-color temperature double ring. So real great variety of sizes, 15-inch, 18-inch, 22-inch, multiple hanging options. In the FML series, we have 2 options for you too. Metallic, heavier duty, or composite. So choose your pick. As I said, 2 options for any budget. You don't have to look outside of Westgate to get anything you need. All you need is this one catalog. Same thing available with this light, real nice lens popping out, EM option available with sensor available, or if you want a more basic option, this is still metallic, but with a recess and a much smaller lens. Corn lamps, we have a variety of them. You can check them all out on this exit lights. What's new about them is our ability to provide universal model, which CCT selectable, and the films in one pack, the new arrival that can help just do the job, whether you can have one model in stock, satisfy whatever is needed. These wall sconces, again, real beautiful, can be used as vanity, outdoor, as you see fit, and rotatable. Each side rotate by itself. 3 colors now available at Westgate. And last but not least, I want to show you our RGBW selection. You can see we go up to 800 watt in the stadium lighting with RGBW. Something real phenomenal. We have shown you this. More of these available in 12 volt or 120 volt, all compatible with the Westgate app. And something that we offer but we do not stock is the DMX controllable RGBW lights. That is a special order. We talked about all of the products that we have to show you, but we also make the service real easy. If you need 3 years additional warranty, look at this part number at the back of your hot sheet. You can add that to any order and increase the warranty by 3 years. If you need storage on top of the 14-day storage Westgate offers, you can add a 14-day storage using this part numbers or a 30-day storage. You can ask us to expedite a pallet delivery using any of these part numbers there. Last thing I want to show you in social media, if when you get our product, you have it in your shelf or you install it in at the project, take a picture of that, share it to your social media, tag at Westgate MFG. We will notice it. We'll send you a link to order any of these as a token of appreciation. Your account will get featured on our Instagram and LinkedIn, and it's positive advertisement and encouragement of people to switch to LED lighting for both of us. Okay, so before we let you go, I want to reveal you a little secret why we had the S in Westgate as red when we started. and that mainly stands for speed, for fast speed. Today, it stands for selection, speed, stock, saving, satisfaction, and service. So when you see our logo with the red standing among the blue, think about that, and selection, speed, stock, saving, satisfactions, and service. That is what we offer you, and we promise to continue offering you. With our last slide, I look forward to brightening your days, making your life easier, and profitability higher. Cheers to our union, salute to our unity and community, and we look forward to serving you. After this meeting, there's a link in the chat. You can take a survey, ask us to send you the product video recording and the pamphlet. And that's it. Thank you very much. And I hope to see you pretty soon again.
With Westgate, the future is here, and it's quite bright.